Splitting a total amount in a ratio. Here I have £45 and I want to split it into 2 shares in the ratio of 2 to 3. The first part of my process is to add my ratios. That will tell me the total number of shares I need to split my amount into. 2 plus 3 is 5. The next thing I need to do is to divide my amount by those total number of shares. So my total amount is £45. Dividing by my total number of shares gives me a value per share of £9. So one share is worth £9. The last part is to multiply. I multiply the ratio number of shares by the value per share. And I do that for both parts of my ratio. My final check to make sure I've done this correctly, if I take the amounts that I've worked out and add them back together again, I get to my total amount. If this sum doesn't work out, I know I've done something wrong. Here I'm going to split an amount in a ratio, but I'm going to do it 3 ways. The process is exactly the same as before. I first add my ratios, and that shows me I have 12 shares. I then divide my amount in my total number of shares. This would probably be done on a calculator, and that gives me a total of £23 per share. The final step is to multiply the value per share by the number of shares each individual person receives. So 3 times £23 is £69. 4 times £23 is £92. And 5 times £23 is £115. I've added, I've divided, and then I've multiplied. This question says that Alan and Claire share an amount in a ratio of 4 to 7. Claire has £18 more, and it's asking how much each person has, so their total amount. Now this question is a change from the other because it's looking at the difference. The amount of money given represents the difference in the amount of monies that Claire and Alan are sharing. So what we need to identify here is the amount of shares that are represented by the £18. Now difference is always a subtraction sum. So I need to find the difference in the value of shares. 7 shares for Claire, 4 shares for Alan. Subtract them. It says Claire has 3 more shares. If £18 is equal to 3 shares, I'm going to find the value of 1 share by dividing that £18 by 3. One share is worth £6. To find their total amounts now, I'm going to multiply Alan's 4 shares by £6 means Alan is getting a total of £24, and Claire's 7 shares by £6 means Claire is getting a total of £42. We've used the difference to find the value of one share and then used that value to find the total amount that each is receiving. Bryony has £45 more than Duncan. They've shared an amount in a ratio of 12 to 7, and I need to work out how much they both have. Again, I'm looking at the difference. So if Bryony receives 12 shares, Duncan receives 7, the difference is 5 shares. £45 divided by 5 shares means each share has a value of £9. £9 multiplied by Bryony's 12 shares means Bryony is going to receive £108. £9 multiplied by Duncan's 7 shares means Duncan is going to receive £63. In ratio videos 1 and 2, we've looked at how to simplify a ratio, proportionally increase a ratio, find a fraction from a ratio, split a total, and find a difference in a ratio. In our third and final ratio video, we're going to look at how we can put those skills into practice in some more complex ratio exam questions.